I'm Joe Padula.
I'm Jenna Griffith.
I'm Amanda Alvarez.
And this is the local news you need to know. Absolutely. What's up, ladies?
What's up?
Called them broads about 5 minutes ago. You should have seen their faces.
Yeah, he's got good makeup on now.
Oh, broads. Oh. Hope my period doesn't start aligning. All right. So, good morning. It's good to see you, ladies. Good to see you.
Nice to see
Glad
you.
to be back.
Yeah. I got decent feedback on you, Jenna.
Decent. Okay.
Decent.
What do I need to work on?
A few things we'll talk about it during the show.
Oh, great. I'm excited.
Yes, so stay tuned. With each story, we'll critique, and not critique, I'm sorry. We will better Jenna and her broadcasting capabilities, especially since her time on WKRN the other week.
Constructive criticism.
Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Boom! Absolutely. Oh, yeah, definitely be a part of the conversations, too. Throw those comments in there, all right? Do it. I'm having an issue with the Facebook at the moment, but that's all right. The censorship is real, by the way. I'm sure you ladies know well about that.
Yes, we do.
Right? I'm looking at Amanda's record. She holds the Middle Tennessee record for 28 times in Facebook jail. Pretty impressive.
Really?
Pretty impressive.
Yeah, that's me. That's me.
But we're going to be talking about the Soul event also coming up.
Yes.
This Friday.
Friday.
This Friday.
I know.
But first, all right, so this Tennessee soccer coach. So he was stopped for speeding. And then he explodes at this officer. This is out of Cheatham County. So it's going to be interesting. And no, Jenna's not always absolutely perfect. That's a lie, Michelle.
Yes, she is.
So,
Thanks, Michelle.
well, Michelle's getting blocked now. So,
No!
yeah, and reported as spam, to be honest with you. Yeah, let's take a look at this footage here. And the reporter on this is Andy Cordan, one of my favorites.
Your favorite.
He's the one that uses the PowerPoint slides for corporate news.
I can't wait to see what he has today.
Good use of the cough button, by the way. Amanda, take notes.
Well, the Cheatham County soccer coach is outraged after he is stopped for driving over the speed limit. His explosive reaction is all caught on camera in front of children and their families. Andy Cordan has been...
Why is she wearing casino carpet on her chest? Right? Is that what this is? It looks like casino carpet.
It's to keep us guessing.
I don't know. She could have done better.
Investigating and joins us with the
I like her,
story
though. Don't
you're
get me
seeing
wrong.
here first on News 2. Andy.
Hey there, Kendall. You know, 39-year-old Jesse Daniels, he's a soccer coach in Cheatham County, and on Saturday, April 13th, the Ashland City police officers clocked him doing 27 in a 10-mile-per-hour zone. Now, that's at the...
So.
Yes.
Okay.
Go for it.
Well, I'm assuming, 10 is still under a school zone. So what's a 10?
So I'm guessing this is in the sports complex, right, area of what's going on. So they have...
So there's kids around.
I bet. Especially if they added soccer coach to the headline.
That's how they get you.
Right.
It's the hook.
I didn't know that they were playing soccer at the moment, though. Are they? Is soccer going on right now?
It's gearing up, isn't it?
Are they just shoehorning that this guy's a soccer coach?
Yeah.
So we'll get into it. And believe you me, when it says speed limit, the limit is the number, okay? You know, that whole, I could do 5 or 10 over. It's actually kind of bunk.
Right.
Even though I do that, but it's still the speed limit, right? It's not a
The
speed
max.
suggestion.
Yeah, it's supposed to be the max.
Right. All right. Back to Andy Cordan and this. What are these handkerchiefs that he
It's
was?
a very
Square.
wide tie.
Yeah, I mean it's very girthy. What's up, Lori Mason?
soccer field, and it's full of kids who are coming to picture day. Here's what happens next.
I'm stopping you for coming down through there going over 10 miles an hour.
From the very
got
first
a
moment
beard like
that Ashland
Methuselah.
City Police engage Jesse Daniels, the 39-year-old soccer coach, is confrontational in front of families and children who have gathered for picture day.
You're really gonna bother me? I got 8:15 pictures. It's 8:20. Well, you should have left a little earlier.
Yeah, he was running late. He's
Yep.
just mad. He's running late. I've been there.
I
I've
know,
been there.
But like expressing like an excuse of why you were speeding to a cop never.
They
goes
don't care.
well.
They don't care.
No.
So you're gonna punish the kids because you're on a power
Oh
trip.
no,
I ain't on
sir.
a power trip. You're just like every other mother. Keep talking, using that language right there in public with all these kids. Keep talking. Oh.
Coach Daniels is here at the soccer field with his young son, who...
Imagine this is your coach, your kid's coach.
No.
No.
I'm not here to judge. I'm just saying, like, you know.
I mean, have we not learned that they all have body cams on? You're going to be recorded.
Yes.
It's like if you act out, you are going to be on the headlines. It's a given.
Joe Quinters brings up a good point. This guy was having a bad day. Why is it news? Why? Because Andy Cordan is covering it. That's why.
Field with his young son, who witnesses everything that is about to happen next.
All you're doing is hurting the kids. It's all you're doing. All I'm doing is trying to get people. All you're doing is hurting the kids. All I'm trying to do is keep people from running over kids driving like idiots down through here. Your can't even get out of the car. Lazy piece.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, get it.
Car. Lazy piece of you can't even pass a physical. Are you gonna give me a ticket or not? I'm working on it, Bubba. Are you? Yeah. Well, you're slow as maybe because your brain don't work right.
Soon the ex-con with a long arrest history begins yelling at people who have gathered nearby.
That's shocking.
I like him without the beard.
Yeah.
Right?
He definitely looks better without the beard.
Yeah.
But
oh, yeah, right. But it should just be goatee. He's more of a goatee guy. Right.
that's not what I was going to
I
say.
totally agree with you, Jenna. Right. Goatee.
The ex-con with a long arrest history begins yelling at people
Breaking
who have
rocks in the
gathered
hot
nearby.
You're under arrest. Oh, I am? Yeah, you are. Disorderly conduct.
But what about the
soccer
pictures?
coach takes exception to being in the back of the squad car.
Seatbelt. No, you're not going to seatbelt me.
While on his way to jail, this Ashland City man lets loose.
What do you think he says? Thank you?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Man, you're going with thank you. What else do you think he's going to say in the back of the back of the car?
I don't know. I think he's got some drugs in his system,
You're thinking there's
Yeah.
drugs involvement.
or at least alcohol.
Something.
Yeah, I'm
Something.
thinking drugs, like
Yeah.
Well,
narcotics.
Oh.
it could be. It could be bad stuff. It could also be Andy Cordan did his due diligence and showed the long, lengthy arrest record. So this guy's involvement with cops, I'm sure this is not his first encounter. And so he's got not just a chip on the shoulder. That was the beginning part. It all could have went aside. Hey, man, I'm speeding. I'm late. Here, I'll take my ticket. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
But the second chip on the shoulder, hey, you're out of shape. Get right. So this guy's got 2 chips on his shoulders. And let me tell you, that never ends well for anyone.
I think he's about to tell this officer just what a horrible person he is.
I think he's going to quote scripture.
That would be amazing.
That would be like the literal term of awesome. All right, here we go.
You ruined the kids' soccer.
Oh,
Good job. Good job. Piece of
to be honest with you, before he starts, doing demonic stuff here, this officer should be praised because he just made the pictures a lot better. Okay, I'm just saying, the guy didn't shower or shave for these pictures. So by removing this gentleman from the pictures, the kids are going to be able to be like, we look great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. We don't look like the Cheatham County meth heads or whatever their mascot is.
All you do is drink.
Yeah, that's some demon stuff
Piece
right
of
there.
All you
Manifest.
do is drink coffee and eat donuts, you fat. Here, I'm gonna arrest a soccer coach at the soccer field.
He looks like a
because
soccer
I'm
coach.
bored
No.
and I ain't got else to do.
And tonight at 6, we
I love that he came in so calm. He's like, and tonight at 6.
This guy's manifesting something. This guy needs hands-on or something. He really does. I always wondered.
Needs a love.
I think that mugshot was old that you showed, right?
Yeah. That was from one of his prior arrests before he started. Yeah. It's unfortunate.
Else to do.
And tonight at 6, we look more closely at this soccer coach's criminal history, which is pretty extensive.
There's the hook. Tune in later.
Yeah.
I
I've
want to
also
know.
reached out to the Cheatham County Soccer Association multiple times. So far, no response. I'll send it back to you guys.
Yeah, and police tell Andy initially they were only going to give Jesse Daniels a
I feel like gambling. Watching her.
I'll send it back to you guys.
Yeah, and police tell Andy initially they were only going to give Jesse Daniels a warning about the speeding until he began using vulgar language, as you heard, around children at the.
Exactly.
Is she frumpy?
No,
Is that the term, frumpy?
she's not frumpy.
I like her. There's something frumpy about her.
Yeah, exactly, Chris. They let him around kids.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly. Right. This is a coach for a kids soccer team.
That's terrifying to me as a mother. Also, I genuinely believe had he just been like, yeah, I was going over, but I'm trying to make pictures, so give me the ticket, whatever we need to do to
Wrap
not
it up.
start cursing him out
Yeah.
and like, yeah.
Well, Chris brings up that good point, but he also he brings up a not a good point either. His observation skills. Good morning, beautiful ladies, and Joe. He said.
Oh,
in the
he sounds
comments.
smart.
Beautiful ladies. That's very subjective.
Perfect vision, that
Very-
Chris.
A perfect vision, that Chris. Yeah. See, Tim Early goes. She's got a slightly manly horse face, is what he said in the comments, which I didn't say. That's what I was just reading one of the comments.
I just like the 70s style.
Me too.
She's bringing it back.
She
pulling
looks like Sarah Jessica Parker's cousin.
She looks
I
like
could
Alanis
Yeah.
see-
Yes.
Yes.
If Alanis Morissette and Sarah Jessica Parker and a horse had a baby, right, this would be that child.
Wait,
I'm just kidding.
they
I'm
can't
just-
have a
she's
baby.
gorgeous. You're damn right they can't. No, I just like busting her chops. She's good people. All right, well, there you go. There's a Tennessee soccer coach stopped for speeding, and that's a great point. Why is this guy even a coach of kids? I don't think that's going to be a...
I used to coach my kids soccer. I had no business doing that.
Yeah, but do you have a criminal background?
I'm not telling you.
An arrest sheet. How many times you been arrested? As many as this guy or not?
I don't know how many times he's been arrested, so I can't answer that
14.
question. Ooh,
I think.
I'm really close.
Right. So I'll tell you, I mean, what's going on with the coach hiring process where...
They don't hire the coaches. That's what I'm saying. Like, I was my son's soccer coach, and they begged me to do it, even though I said, I have zero soccer, never played soccer in my life. I'm
Right.
like, you just have to show up and just make sure that they kick the ball. And I was like, okay. So I don't think there's a vetting process
No.
for soccer coaches.
There's no application.
Little league soccer
Right.
coaches.
Nothing.
Yeah.
No.
Well, watch out. You know who loves being around kids? People that love being around kids.
Yeah, they should have some sort of background.
Absolutely. Lori Mason, explain to me when people act so ignorant and swearing like a drunken sailor, they suddenly are stand-up citizens concerned about children's welfare.
Because that's how they think they're getting out of
That's
it, is
right.
to say they're standing up for the kids.
That's it. That's it. All right. Well, hey, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and definitely keep being a part of this conversation, all right? And yes, even if it has to do with comparing human beings to animals' features, that's fine. It's not my opinion, but you're entitled to yours.
Joe, I have a question. Where's my bell? I need a
I
bell.
sold it for meth. Sorry.
Dang it.
I just started coaching these kids at soccer, and it's pushed me to drugs.
Who's that girl?
What's you? We got this Friday, the Soul Summit.
This Friday. Amanda is co-hosting that with me, by the
Yes.
way.
What's the goal? What's the mission?
The mission is for these women to realize that they too can have a life outside of being a support role for their service member.
Uh-huh.
Realign with themselves, what they want, what their vision is, and know that it's okay to do that. Teach them how to do that without guilt.
Yes.
I like it. Amanda, what do you bring to the table on Friday? What do you got going on?
I'm a certified hypnotherapist,
Uh-huh.
and so I help them actually get to the origin state in which has created them to feel as though that they cannot be successful. Whatever hiccups, whatever, we go deep down into the child, the inner child or younger you, and then we transform that. We give her that loving unlike this guy that we were just speaking about, we give her love and support, and we help her actually break through a lot of those limiting belief systems. So I work with the subconscious mind, and our habits and belief systems are housed there, and then we decode everything, and then from there we kick it off to Jenna, and Jenna makes that powerful transition and helps lead them into that
Summit.
Success.
It's this Friday.
Yes.
And
Here at Office Now.
And I got the link in the video description, okay? And afterwards, they're going to be holding a how to make a sandwich course, okay?
Yep.
And
Best in
I
town.
had to. Come on. Come on. The guys would make me hand in my man card if I didn't say
Exactly.
something.
Hey,
all right?
the musical choice in the background was just,
Yeah, that was delightful.
Mm-hmm.
Turn it up.
if I had a bell, I would
You know
ding
what
it
it's
right
called?
now.
It's called Memories of Menstruation.
Yes. The good old days.
Good old days.
The artist and Flo. All
I
right.
hate her.
Oh, yeah, she's the worst. Hey, by the way, Water Dogs there, scuba.com. Fantastic. Veteran owned. And you want to talk about therapeutic? Scuba diving. Especially in like these. So they got this one ship coming up where they're going to the Gulf of Mexico. And they take these old decommissioned warships and they put them out to sea to create coral. And so they make these coral barrier reefs. And boom, they're going in and out of one this coming in May. So yeah, go check them out. And by then, it's going to be warm.
And it does not include airfare.
That's right. The air is for the air tanks. Okay, just to let you
We
know.
learned that last time.
Just to let you know, it's air tanks, which is more important.
Yes, you need that.
Yes.
You're
Yeah.
going to want that.
And when you're under the water, you're not going to be like, "Where's my plane tickets?" You're going to be, "Where's my air?" Yeah, we got a here in Clarksville, and I know in your neck of the woods, it's getting pretty. Homelessness is on the rise. Okay, mental illness is on the rise, by the way, and Tennessee passed a law. I think this was in 2022. Yeah, that you can't camp out in public spaces. Okay, I
Seems
get it.
reasonable.
Listen, if you want to pass out, take a nap, go for it. But the definition camping out is a lot different.
Subjective.
And it's here's my flag, here's my tent.
I mean, I used to camp out by putting a sheet on the couch and over the coffee table.
I love making fort couches.
Yes.
Let's take a look at this story. Here's oh, she's back. Here's WKRN regulating homelessness. Let's see what they have to say.
Well, the ruling could have a significant impact on Tennessee, where it became a felony to camp on public property back in
enforcing it.
2022.
We'll get into that, Joe Quinders.
News 2's Tori Gessner explains why the Hermitage neighbors say this decision could affect the safety of their community.
Is punishing people who sleep on the streets cruel and unusual? It's now a debate in the U.S. Supreme Court, the argument stemming from an Oregon city that made camping on public property illegal.
The city was trying to incentivize people to accept shelter and dealing with a small group that was causing serious problems.
Have you been to the West Coast recently?
Oh, yeah. We
Yo.
moved from Washington
Oh,
State.
you
So,
know.
Yeah. It's insane.
It's not safe. It's unhealthy. The fecal matter
Everywhere.
It stinks.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as a guy who makes poop jokes, I'm offended. Oh, that was.
Oh, I heard you.
Where's my mute button? All right. Back to the story. Sorry.
Problems and crime in the city, and they're trying to balance those who wouldn't take the help with the city's
Chris Early.
needs to keep their public spaces open.
If you can't sleep, you can't live. And therefore, by prohibiting sleeping, the city is basically saying you cannot live
get
in
it.
Grants Pass. It's the
Who made
equivalent
that
of
argument?
banishment.
The Supreme Court listening to hours of arguments from both sides in D.C. Brittany McCann is paying close attention in Hermitage.
Our city parks, our local community parks would all become just tent cities if this is passed by the
Brittany here is absolutely accurate.
Yeah.
And that's backed up with not feelings, but with examples,
Yeah.
case studies, such as Washington State,
Yep.
California.
Yeah.
Look at
California.
L.A. and San Fran right now.
It's terrible.
And their sports suck, too. Let's go Mets.
Supreme Court.
Dozens of people made the public land near McCann's house along Old Hickory Boulevard in Hermitage
What do you think that was? Virginia Slims? right? Was that a Virginia Slim
that
or
took me a
Capri?
second.
No, that's a Marlboro Menthol Light.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. I'll tell you what, though, she got great yams, right? Look at these
Look at
calves.
those calves.
People work hard for calves like that.
That's I'd pay money for calves like that.
You did with
Land
your
near-
implants, right? Calf implants?
I have calf implants, right? I only could afford the one though, right?
I thought you looked like you had a little wobble.
Yeah, so my one leg looks like Popeye, the other one looks like olive oil.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, similes.
McCann's house along Old Hickory Boulevard in Hermitage, home for years, despite Tennessee's own law making it a felony
you feel
to do
for this
so.
person, you
McCann
know?
says the encampment not only created dangerous conditions for the people living there, but also her community around it.
Feces, urine, vomit, blood, used medical
the blood.
supplies like needles to
Needles.
inject drugs. We had a lot
Condoms
of theft
used.
and crime in our community. We had 3 people hit and killed by cars in less than 6 weeks. Trash everywhere. Our community became extremely unsafe.
After almost 2 years of pressure from neighbors, the city finally closed the encampment down in late January. Now, McCann worries, depending on the Supreme Court's decision, the homeless could move back in.
I am just terrified for what is going to happen to our community because we've already seen what happens when it is allowed.
Some Supreme Court justices seemed sympathetic toward the homeless sleeping on public property.
Tori Gessner. Huh. I haven't seen her in a while. Oh, don't mind me. I'm in the process of looking for a wife. So yeah, I utilize the my.
She has a ring on, it looks like.
No, that is the middle finger.
Nope.
No, it isn't.
Let me
Her
live my
pointer.
life.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Would you please?
Us women were like,
She's
nope.
a beautiful choice.
Yeah.
Okay. Not my top choice though.
What is your type?
You'll see in a bit.
Okay.
Especially when there aren't enough beds at the shelters. Others said they believe policymakers, not judges, should be making the rules on how cities deal with the homeless. The court is expected to make its ruling by the end of June.
See,
Kendall.
I can understand that.
Well, the ruling-
I love your elected officials, okay, putting out bills, debating those bills, voting on those bills, and hey, if they turn into law, boom, then it moves forward and it gets signed by the executive or the House or the Senate and then the executive. I love that process. But look what happens, and good, do that process. But don't keep electing these individuals
Yep.
after you start complaining about
Yeah.
what's happening in Washington.
Exactly.
And sometimes it makes you move away from those areas.
Oh, for sure. Run away.
And then we got to criticize you. We're like, oh, what is she really here for?
No.
Okay. Yeah. How dare you, carpetbagger? Right.
What is that?
Oh, I don't know. I was called it for years. Right. Those who move into the area just to
Bring their beliefs
no, more of just
It's like a
reap
takeover.
the benefits. Right.
of the wonderful.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Well, and that's how we lose them.
Yeah, leeches. But yeah, very interesting.
In the high cost of homelessness, Tennessee is.
All right, so we heard the one lady who's not for it. I want to hear someone that is
Yeah.
for it.
it.
Yeah.
So I go to Fox 17, WZTV, where Mike Pence's brother is hosting the show. And yeah, let's take a look.
Where it is illegal to camp on public property. The U.S. Supreme Court.
Yeah,
heard
Reconstruction
oral
days, right,
arguments
Justin
today
Nichols? Very
on
good.
This very issue
Smart
on
man.
behalf of a group of homeless people in Grant
John
Pass,
Doe was
Oregon.
homeless a
Joining
few
us now
times.
with more
Luckily, I
on
had a
that,
car.
India
I lived in there
Pungarcher
until I
from
got
Open
back on
Table
my
in
feet.
Nashville, local
And that's the
nonprofit.
thing, too. Especially here in Clarksville. The homeless population here in Clarksville, that's where the mental illness comes into play. Majority of them, I want to say 98%, that's just a made-up number, do not want to get back on their feet and just want to continue with what they got going on addiction-wise and living with the mental disorder.
That was happening in Washington.
Go on.
I've had actual cousins who was just like, yeah, I'd rather be out there than to be at home. And so there was choices. There was a lot of choices. I mean, there are situations where people end up in that, and they're trying really hard, and those are the ones that definitely need that support. I mean, everybody needs the support, but
Some people don't want the support.
That's
No.
the difference.
Yeah.
And you can tell the difference. And no matter, like, we lived in Olympia, Washington, and they built like little mini houses. First it was a tent.
That's
like
right.
a little tent city that was gated. gated with black wrapping all the way around so you couldn't see in.
That's right.
They had privacy.
Yeah.
And then they built little houses.
Autonomous zones.
It went south so fast.
Of course it did.
People were locking people inside. And it was really, really bad. So as much as they try, and we've seen the millions of dollars being poured into this, it's how do we differ? How do we figure out the difference for people? And then what do we do from there? I think that should be the question.
There's not a homeless problem. There's a mental disorder problem. And but let's listen to this young lady here, because I bet her heart is wants to do good.
Yeah.
But I don't know if she's, I don't know. She already looks like she
has an opinion.
This is the type of girl that would key my car.
Profit that advocates for the homeless, who is in Washington for this hearing. India, thank you for doing
the other
this.
one was much
please outline the
more
argument
appealing
before
than
the
her,
court
yes.
and how significant you think a ruling in this case could be.
Yes, thank you so much for having us and covering this very historic moment in terms of housing and homelessness advocacy. The question before the court today was very simple. It was asking whether or not it is legal or constitutional for communities to fine, cite, or arrest people that are on public property using a blanket or pillow. So nothing about encampments,
Chris, you might be onto
nothing
something
about
with that.
camping, but simply can people use a blanket or pillow on
No, listen, lady, listen. This is camping.
The subjectiveness, exactly.
Right. Yeah. This is camping.
She's trying to break it down into like little simple things like a pillow and a blanket. Okay.
But it's never just a pillow and a blanket.
No. Right.
And this is clearly, as they have her speak over all of the images of the tents.
Yeah. That's a good point. Fox 17, WZTV, very clever on your end. Good job, Mike Pence's brother.
Nothing about camping, but simply can people
Chris Early.
use a blanket or
Her
pillow
eyes gives
on
it away.
public property.
The triggered
And so
eyes.
this has the potential to affect anyone experiencing homelessness who is sleeping or staying outdoors for decades to come.
We're interested, of course, because this decision could impact Tennessee and more specifically Nashville. As I read about the case in Oregon, as I understand it, one of the differences between there and here is the homeless people there have no public shelter they can turn to. We do have options here. Does that make any difference in your mind in terms of the argument impacting us?
In our mind, it doesn't, because while there may be more options, particularly in Nashville right now, our Nashville rescue mission is full. It's
no. Does she have tattoos on the hands? And I'm not here to judge. I'm just
asking for a friend.
Yeah.
No. It's just the way it blurs.
Yeah, it's in. Okay. And look, there's a big ring on there.
Were you interested in her?
No, because I bet her breath smells like tuna fish.
Nashville right now, our Nashville rescue mission is full. It's been operating over capacity. And so while there maybe are multiple different shelters that people can, in theory, attempt to gain access to, they're full right now. And that's not just happening in Nashville. We're seeing that across the state of Tennessee. And so we're not that far away or not that different from what's happening in Grants Pass on the ground.
And you know what's good? You do see the families utilize the facilities.
Yeah.
Okay? Whereas the wackadoos are the ones that are doing the camping.
Yeah.
And don't want
They don't
any
want
help.
accountability or help.
That's exactly it. You know, they want their addiction. And I get that.
It's interesting. We also lived in Hawaii, and they had a massive population to where they would send home. I was telling Jenna about this. They would send home flyers every month or so, asking if you were unhoused, if you had a problem for the children, so they can get help.
Right.
In those cases, it can be a little bit easier because it's warmer weather, and that's kind of how they enticed a lot of people to go there. We were actually really surprised to see the homeless population out there. But you're right. I think that you see the families using this over sleeping by yourself. Yeah.
Because there was a story. This was out of one of the Nashville homeless camps. This was about a year ago, where so you had a mother, you had a father, and a little child living in a tent in one of the homeless encampments. And well, the mother and the father, they were into the fentanyl, and the child got exposed.
Oh, no.
And you know what happens.
Yeah.
Right. So again, I mean, you got people that don't want to be homeless, and there are so many opportunities out there to help out. But then you have this population that just, F it, I want off the grid. Let me live with my demons. Sad. It really is.
I read some analysis that suggested the high court could say, while
we should waterboard them. What? It worked.
Silence.
It worked. It worked in Afghanistan and Iraq.
Like, does that mean the same thing that I think it means?
It does.
Sympathetic. We really don't have standing here to be hearing this argument. How concerned are you that we won't get a national answer and they'll push it back down to the local level?
Which it should.
We have heard some rumblings that is
10th Amendment of the United States Constitution. Okay, if it is not passed by a federal Congress and then Senate and then the executive branch, okay, at a point where it's a supermajority where it could be amended in the Constitution, 10th Amendment says it goes back down to the state levels to make it up.
As it should be, because we're the ones who are dealing with that.
Yeah. It's the states that created the federal government, not the other way around. A lot of people still forget about that, including Tuna Breath, Starkist over here.
Need a possibility.
Is it Starkist or Sunkissed? It's Starkist, right? The tuna.
Sunkissed is orange.
Yeah,
juice,
that's right. Starkist is the tuna.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Right. Bumblebee over here. Bumblebee tuna.
But it's all hearsay, right? We will not know until the Supreme Court comes out with a decision, whether that is, as you said, relying on the previous ruling, which is out of the Ninth Circuit, which did say that, communities like Grants Pass cannot find, cite, or arrest people on public property using a blanket or pillow.
One last question, and then just a short
time. Which
time
again is different.
Yeah,
it's so different.
It's so different.
I think it's in the details in which that they can manipulate the language.
Right.
Yeah.
But why? Why would you want? I get. Listen, I am all for my rights. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. But when my rights start making it unhealthy for other people, now we got an issue.
Well, it's really like, who are you protecting?
I understand, it pulls at our heartstrings for the children, and that in itself is really tough to watch happen. So I get it, but there's separation. Like, you see the programs in which are helping the families that want the help, and then what happens after that, outside of that.
Yeah, Justin Nichols, state over fed, pretty simple and laid out by founding fathers. You would think
we don't listen to them anymore, remember?
That's right. Yeah. After patriarchy, right, ladies? Yeah. So should it be illegal to camp out in Tennessee, public property? I say it should go to the states, and then at the local level you make the decision. Mm-hmm. All right, hey, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Definitely keep being a part of this conversation, except when you're giving compliments to the ladies and leaving me out of it. So, but that's okay.
We haven't had those in a while.
Yeah, I blocked them. Wicked good trivia. We have a rendezvous with Destiny. Destiny. It's the name of a stripper. Strength and courage strikes the spark that will always make men free. Sexist. Assault right down through the skies of blue. All right, wicked good trivia. Thursdays, 7 o'clock. That's right. We're the soldiers of the 101st. We'll fight till the battle's won.
So proud.
Yes. First to fight for the right and to win the nation's might. And the army goes rolling along.
Yeah,
proud of all we have done. Fighting till the battle's won, and the army goes rolling along. They never let me in the choir, the army choir. I tried out twice.
You forget the words.
They made me do push-ups. What's up, Michelle? So sorry, everyone looks beautiful today. Even jumped. Oh, Michelle, you now for patronizing. Now you get it blocked. You get it reported as spam. But
thank you so much.
I'm gonna start botting you. I'm gonna bot you now. Hey, we got a couple floors on the Tennessee bill to go over real quick. The Tennessee school voucher bill, dead for now. I like school choice. I like school choice. See what's going on here.
Now, News 2 at 5. Thank you, Kendall. Another failure for Tennessee's governor. Good evening and welcome to News 2 at 5. I'm Bob Mueller. In the last year, the governor's own party blocked his red flag gun law, and Republicans just stood in his way again with school vouchers.
Are you not going to talk about how he just introed that?
Boom.
Another failure.
I know. Dick Van Dyke over here is friggin' right.
I can't believe he's still on the news.
Yeah, Bob Mueller, yeah. But check this out. The red flag laws was a great victory for that getting blocked. Because so many veterans out there that are diagnosed with PTSD, this would have eventually fell under, okay, you have PTSD? Red flag, sorry, can't get a gun.
Yep.
Thank you for your service.
Yeah.
But you're a psychopath. Oh.
It's all relative.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. They were ruled unconstitutional, right, by SCOTUS. It had nothing to do, right. But let's get back to Dick Van Dyke, because you're right. Again, corporate media sucks. It just does. They have a narrative, they're pushing it.
News Nikki McGee reports the governor, though, is not done fighting. Nikki?
Well, Governor Lee hoped to send taxpayer money to private school families statewide.
She's a
but then
tiny one,
leaders,
too.
even in some conservative counties, came out against the idea. And Tennessee's House and Senate could not agree on a deal.
I like it when she puts her hair in a ponytail.
There is broad agreement that this needs to be done. I feel confident it will be, but we couldn't put the final pieces together this year.
After school boards across Tennessee called for lawmakers to block Governor Bill Lee's school voucher program, he admitted defeat for now.
I believe in kids, and I believe in the future of I believe in their future and the opportunities that they should be given.
Here's why this thing did not move forward. It's very simple. Everybody lied about what this was.
Yeah, I was going to say, is there something hidden in the...
Yes. So here's how it works. Arizona's now doing it. Florida implementing. So school choice is where parents are given the choice of saying, hey, I would like my kid to attend this school. And now they will not be held within boundaries of districts for where their child goes to school. Because take Antioch. Look at the terrible school systems in there. And you got these parents that are like, man, I hate sending my kid to Antioch High School. I would like to be able to the opportunity over there. So you get a pass, you get a voucher to and the school has a certain amount of limit, and then boom, they get filled up. Here's the problem. All of these crap schools, what happens when they lose students?
Yeah.
They lose federal dollars.
Yeah.
And what happens when you lose federal dollars? Well, the federal government loses control over what you put out and what you say. So, because of this, they were like, oh, we can't let this pass.
Yeah.
Oh, no. So the teachers union, okay, which has been taken over and radicalized for years now, they were like, no, we need federal dollars. We need more big government. We're in control. These are our kids, not yours. And that's why this didn't pass. Because of the lies that was spread about this.
Yeah, and why not make it as a challenge? Who said that? Someone just said that. To make it the schools better.
Yeah.
Because, I actually tried to cheat the school system. Guys, just a quick story. I did it here in Montgomery County.
Uh-huh.
Because my son's IEP was not being followed.
IEP?
Mm-hmm. Individualized Education Program. And so I ended up, one of my girlfriends, her daughter, she was like, I'm not going to name the schools, but she's like, this school, they really, make that a priority. So I said I moved in with her. I tried that whole thing. I would drive him to her house so he'd get on the school bus, because I thought if he's on the school bus, then it makes it. Within days, I was in the principal's office, and they were like, we know what you did.
We know what you did.
And I just remember I actually started crying, and I was like, I'm trying to do the best for my son. Right. And you guys are not stepping it up, and now I homeschool him. So
yeah, well, that's the thing. And it's absolutely correct what they've been shown in these results of these, again, case studies around this country of other school choice areas. Well, yes, the other schools had to step up their game. Because if you just get your check, okay, without having to prove merit or results, you're not gonna you're not motivated.
What's the motivation? Yeah.
Right.
It's communism. Right. But all right. Anyway, back to the thing. And real quick, I don't like it that you ladies, when you're friends with other ladies, can call them girlfriends. Yet some of my guy friends, if I go, hey, my boyfriend over there, you know what I mean? It's a totally different scenario.
Where did that come from?
I just said my girlfriend.
With your girlfriend?
I moved in with my girlfriend.
Okay.
Right. Now, if I moved in with my boyfriend, my father's calling me up.
That's your bro.
Hey, why don't you try it? You could start a new revolution here to start calling your friends your boyfriend.
Not today.
That's not my battle. Oh, boy.
Back to the
The
news.
freedom that families should have to make choices, and we'll just continue to work. We've been working on it 5.5, going on 6 years now. We'll keep on working on it.
The House and Senate could not agree on certain details like extra money for public schools and less testing in public schools.
We had all the right people aligned on it, but I think it was also a big problem that the Senate version and the House version were not in the same format.
This year, a group called Americans for Prosperity Tennessee says it knocked on more than 85,000 doors advocating for school choice. They plan to simply continue their efforts, hoping to see the measure again next session or even perhaps in a special session.
There's plenty of schools that are great schools that the kid is being left behind because they are not having their needs met, they're being bullied. There's a number of different reasons why a parent would want something different for their child. And the parent is always going to be the best person to make that decision.
This is our own fault.
I have so many thoughts.
Right. We let it get to this point by utilizing the school system as a babysitting.
100%.
And we did that because we did verify and check, and then we got lazy.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden,
No Child Left Behind.
Oh, boy. Yep. Yeah, this is our own fault.
Yeah.
Because schools were good. And then another thing, too, is remember back in the day, not that back, but we always had older teachers.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They put the fear of God in you.
They're kids now, these teachers.
All of them with their new thoughts.
Oh, boy. And
I was just going to say, we
and
can
some
choose
of
our
them are
gender, but we
hot.
can't choose our school.
Right. Yeah.
Ooh.
Bumper
Thank
sticker.
you very much.
Bumper sticker. I identify as Rossview High.
Yet others are taking a sigh of relief, not wanting to see any tax dollars diverted away from public schools.
It's just something that's going to completely undermine and threaten to destroy public education across the state of Tennessee.
Well, why would people want to leave a school if
There's a point. Yeah, that's the point.
Yeah, get over it.
Stop forcing children into tough, horrible situations.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, maybe the guy brought up a good point. I don't know. He's got a green tie with polka dots.
See, an overwhelming majority of Tennesseans love and support our local public schools, and they spoke up for them.
And so they would stay in
and
them
that was what I think
if
made
they
the
wanted.
difference in the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah,
he
the
made that
governor
up. I'm just saying. I feel like he made that up.
Support us.
Yeah.
I mean,
Do they?
I just,
If
yeah.
you like, it's not like the Obamacare where if you like your doctor, you can keep your doctor. Right?
Yeah.
Listen, if you like your school, you keep your school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Those
really
aren't
is
the people
true.
who are talking.
It's not like we're kicking you out of the school. Here's a voucher to remove you. No.
No, it's a
parents.
choice. Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
And here's the difference. Be aware when you see the use of school vouchers versus school choice.
The words.
Those who do not want this passed will use a thing called vouchers. Because who would not be for choice?
Yeah.
Right.
They're pro-choice and everything else,
Yep.
except when it comes to schools.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Interesting. What's up, Nikki McGee? She's a great pauser, isn't she?
She paused lovely.
Yep. She's like 4'9".
Is she?
Oh yeah, she's a
does
tiny
look
little
tiny.
one.
That's
Yeah.
why the camera's high. See, angles matter.
Well,
You need to get down low.
this is as low as they can do it. They're right. It was a limit on this.
No, you like angle it down.
Last time I met her, we were walking by. I used her as an armrest. It was fantastic. Snicky McGee.
I'm sure she loved it.
She was like, "I'm into this." Like, okay, all right.
To start working on a new bill
And
to
she blocked me
reconcile
on Instagram.
differences over the summer. According to Education Week,
Says a
11
lot.
other states currently have school voucher programs. Bob?
Yeah, good work. I like Nikki McGee though. She comes to Clarksville a lot. She's a good egg. She's a good egg. Hey, the bill that would arm Tennessee teachers is up for vote this week.
Ooh.
Let's talk about it.
Here's another one that they're not putting everything out there. They're not putting out there, okay? One, the certification process. It goes into just as many hours as being certified as a school resource officer, okay? It goes into the health and wellness background check, okay? Then on top of it, if you do want to be one of these teachers that are certified to carry and pack heat in the classroom, okay? One, you will not be notified. No one will be notified of which teachers it are. And two, the principal has to approve it, or the overseeing of the school, the overboard of the school has to approve it.
Has to approve it for the school or the teacher?
Okay. For the teacher.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, so why are we not telling the parents that your teacher is armed? What's the thought behind that?
I think that the process is hey, I know that teacher's armed. I'm going there.
Oh, but see, you can't choose.
Or avoiding a teacher because they know that they're armed, so they'll attack one that's not armed.
Okay, that makes sense in that light.
Right. I get great question. Great question.
Yeah.
Here, let's take a look at what Dick Van Dyke has to say. The Dick Van Dyke from Night at the Museum, of course, not Mary Poppins.
Okay.
The State House could vote as early as tomorrow on a bill to arm Tennessee teachers. It already passed the Senate, and because of legislative procedure, the House can pull it up for a vote at any time. They did that tonight. Now we just wait to see when they will actually vote. Lawmakers are moving forward with the bill, even though a number of teachers, security experts, and parents are against it. Just today, Covenant mom Sarah.
Notice how they lumped an entire two groups of people?
Yeah.
They just lump.
Well, they breeze over it, so just everyone believes that no one's for it.
Man, corporate media, what are you doing? Bob Mueller. See, again, when I went to broadcasting school, Connecticut School of Broadcasting, all they wanted us to do, Joe, you got to change your voice. You got to do this. You got to just read the script. They are actors and actresses reading a script. Just their script is right in front of them, going slowly at a rate of 15 words per second down the screen.
We're off script here at Joe Padula's show.
Yes,
That's right. Except when I have to do advertisement. Then I'm like, yes, you have to pay for the air tanks. Must pay for the air tanks. It's not airfare.
Parents are against it.
Yeah, listen.
Just today, a number of teachers, security experts are moving forward with the bill, even though a number of teachers, security experts, and parents are against it.
That's everybody.
I know a number of teachers and parents and experts who are for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what percentage is it?
Yeah.
He doesn't know. He's just reading the prompter.
It's 5. It's 5.
Yeah.
It's 5. It's 5.
Just today, Covenant mom Sarah Shoup Newman delivered a letter to lawmakers with
whose child was not eliminated in this event, this horrific monster psychopath event.
Yeah.
This is hard because as a mother, what happened at Covenant was absolutely unfathomable,
it's disgusting,
unimaginable. I know if my child were in that school, even when it happened, I would probably still have some trauma there.
Yeah.
But it's interesting how the different perspectives are, because as a mom, my first thought, even hearing this, I'm like, get the guns in the school. Make sure these teachers are armed, because maybe they could have protected my
SRO.
child.
Where's the?
But they only have
no security.
one per school.
But even even an SRO in a school as big as Rossview, for example.
Right.
I mean, what are they going to do?
I hear you.
Right.
It's a great start. Now, there's also other things too. Like they have this amazing film that they put over windows. It's this clear film.
Yeah.
And it makes it shatterproof, even for bullets.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Oh, that's nice.
And it's very affordable.
And they're not, the schools that are using it are not saying, it's
right.
the whole entire other thing where they're not going to notify, they're not letting us know who's putting them in, so the target.
You see the sledgehammers breaking into them too? You're like, I want that for my car.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's really sad because I have to, every school year, I have to sit my kids down and draw, we go through the school and I draw a map of the actual classroom.
Right.
And I ask them, where do you go? If you see this person, this kind of person, and luckily I'm a hypnotherapist, and so I can help them decompress after talking about this, but we have to have these conversations. Yeah. It's really sad.
I think kids should be given laser pointers.
Right in the eyeball.
Yep.
Right in the eyeball.
Every kid, because I trust them not to abuse that laser pointer power during presentations.
Right.
Oh, I remember when I was all over it. I was like, yeah, look, he's Hindu. Look. Right.
More than 5,000 signatures from people living across Tennessee. They're all strongly opposed to arming teachers, but Newman emphasized this doesn't mean she doesn't want increased security in schools.
It's not anti-SRO. I do support armed security in schools. I know some people do not. I personally do. I couldn't send my son to school anymore without that. I'm just asking that we please not put that burden on our teachers.
Now, teachers who want to carry would have to undergo 40 hours of training, a mental health evaluation, a background check, and would need approval from local law enforcement.
Glad you
Those
said
in
it.
favor say it would be an added layer of security for students and help rural districts struggling to find SROs. The
Isn't it sad we're even talking about this?
Look, he can't even get it out. Look.
Mental health evaluation, a background check, and would need approval from local law enforcement. Those in favor say it would be an added layer of security for students and help rural districts struggling to find SROs. The state house
can't even spit it out. Crazy. But there you go. We'll see you this week. Bills on the floor in Tennessee. You guys know what this is from?
What is it from?
Come on. Come on, Amanda.
Gosh. It's not Judge Jury?
Judge Judy.
Judge Judy. What am I saying, Judge Jury?
Close.
What is that?
People's Court.
People's Court.
Bum, 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 bum. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Keep being a part of the conversation. Let's see what we got next. Wednesdays at Skyline 500 Rooftop Trivia. That's right, downtown.
That's Star Wars, right?
This is
No.
two things. I would accept the two answers for this.
It's not
The
Star
Odyssey.
Wars.
I would accept it 2000, a Space Odyssey. Or Ric Flair. Woo! Right.
I was way off.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, this is a good time. This is a game show. You're the contestants. Come on out. It really is good up there. It's the best view in all of downtown, too. Right. All right, next up. Here we go. All right, so there's these Airbnbs. Friggin' Nashville sucks. What a shame. I'm sorry. It just sucks.
I'm laughing in agreement because I just moved to Davidson County.
Right.
I'm on the line,
Come
and
back.
I'm like,
Come back. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Come back.
it's awful.
Okay?
It's so bad.
How about when they said that they were going to raise your property tax like 20%?
I mean, I'm lucky because I live on a bunch of land, and so I'm in the green belt. But yeah, it's just ridiculous.
Local elections matter more than national elections.
Yep.
Okay, and soon to be global elections if they keep winning. Oh, sorry.
Did I say that
Sorry.
out loud?
Okay, let's take a look at this. This Nashville teen. Okay, he was out past his curfew. He got into some trouble, made a deal. Okay, all right. Okay, slap on the wrist, but you can't do this. You can't do it. He's at this party, and it's past his curfew. So his mentor, okay, because, make an agreement. All right, you're going to have this guy who's volunteering pretty much to help, get this kid back on track. Well, he goes to this Airbnb party to get him out, to bring him home or whatever. Kid hides in a closet. The mentor goes up there. The kid shoots him. Let's take a look.
Tonight, a man's sister is begging young people to put down their guns. That's because 31-year-old Barrington Moore died late last week after a 15-year-old he was mentoring reportedly killed him inside a short-term rental. News 2's Sarah Smith spoke with Moore's sister today, who says her family's pain has only just begun.
Demetria Brown coming to terms with losing her brother, 31-year-old Barrington Moore, speaking to us with family by her
Here's
side.
the issue, though, and I bet this guy was a good guy.
Yeah.
This is not his 31-year-old picture.
Yeah, I was thinking that doesn't look 31, but
Why are they using his I'm at the prom with my braces picture?
You know why?
I know why,
Okay.
but why not use? I mean, this guy. I get it. You want to put him in the best light. Well, him volunteering, helping out kids get back on track is his best image.
Yeah.
News sucks. Media sucks. 5 Star sucks. Oh, sorry. They read the script too. Just let you know.
It's been hard for us to eat. It's been hard for us to sleep. Our mind is just all over the place.
Nature boy.
She remembers getting the horrifying calls last Thursday night.
I immediately just jumped out of bed, put on my shoes, and we went to the crime scene.
Hey, you get a pass. You lost your brother. Seemed like a pretty legit dude. But yeah, I got out of bed, put on my shoes.
It sounded like she said it and then said shoes.
She might have.
Just jumped out of bed, put on my shoes, put on my coat. And
Point for her. She got one in.
Yeah.
She got one in. They didn't take it out. And she knows right here. She goes, yep.
She's like,
Damn right. Damn right. Put on your shoes.
And we went to the crime scene.
This is what she sees at the scene off Young Street in North Nashville.
When I got there, he told me.
Hold on, I'm sorry. Why are you using B-roll footage of cops laughing it up at a murder scene? Do you know what I mean?
That's
talking about what they
no
did.
taste.
They got going on that weekend.
Yeah.
Like, what is that? First of all, hey, cops, okay, when there is this corporate news media around, don't be laughing at a murder site, okay? Corporate news media, shame on you, too, for
when I got there.
Calling that.
Oh, my God.
I do like a cop, though. I do like a woman in uniform. Okay. Sorry. Does she have a ring?
You can't tell.
Okay. Is she a sergeant? Get out of here. Explains the stretch marks around her mouth. Here we go.
He told me that he was gone. And that's when all the pain started.
Police say Moore was picking up 15-year-old Darren Fleming from a party at a short-term rental. Moore was mentoring the teen who was out past his 8 p.m. probation curfew. Fleming, apparently not ready to leave, hid in a closet. Investigators say after an exchange, Fleming shot and killed Moore.
It's more to life than,
I hate to say it. Bet there's no father at the home for that kid. Do you know what I mean?
Well, that would explain the mentor too. Like just he was trying to be that
man in his
life.
How important that is.
So important. It's vital.
Yeah.
It's vital. The stats, the reports on it alone. You have a 75% chance higher risk of going to jail, committing a major crime, if there's no core family home.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's just numbers. It's just facts.
Partying and stuff, just go to school, get your grades, and make something of yourself.
Brown hopes something positive comes from her brother's murder.
I just hope that a lot of the young kids look at this example today and want to put the guns down, want to go down the right path, to understand that somebody is there for y'all. Y'all just got to let them be there for you.
Yes.
Brown.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah.
She's right.
Yep. So.
Punks, man.
I don't know. I'm thinking, how are the kids getting the guns anyways?
Stolen cars.
Okay.
Most of
really?
yeah. So people, do us a favor. When you get out of your car, bring it in with you.
Yeah.
You're in you're free to carry here. Do
Right.
it. Okay.
Right.
I get it. There's some places, the post office, the bank. Okay. I get it. Kroger. Don't worry about that fake sign they have. You can still carry it there. It's just a fact. But when you go home,
Take it out.
please.
Yeah.
Please.
It's just sad.
So
his life is ruined now. Life is taken. Life is ruined.
And then he has to deal with that. Being 15?
Yeah.
And then you have to toughen up because of the circumstances that you're about to go into.
Right. Prison wallet.
Mm-hmm.
Now, here's the thing, too, okay? They push this thing, and I'm sure you've heard this, where guns are now the #1 killer of kids in America. Have you heard this thing? Well, first of all,
people holding the guns.
They added 18 and 19-year-olds to the kids list.
Really?
Oh, well, come
Okay? All right, gangbangers, okay, is the majority of it. But not even that. The majority, okay, of gun deaths, over 60% of gun deaths, suicide. And they count that as
See, the stats
yeah.
need to be split up. Yeah, for sure.
But they lump it in to fit a narrative.
Exactly.
Right. Over 60% of gun violence is suicide, self-inflicted.
Self-inflicted.
Right. Look at her with her bedroom
I think it
eyes.
doesn't do anybody any justice, especially the people that need help whenever it comes to suicide, to lump them in with something else. That could,
right.
Yeah.
They're being used.
Right.
Lumped into a criminal statistic.
Exactly.
Once again, there's a mental health epidemic going on.
Yeah.
And I advise you to get it right with God.
Yeah.
And Jesus is the way. I am telling you this.
It's the only way to find peace and joy. True peace and
joy. It truly is. Oh, what about Buddha? Nope. Deity.
Yeah. Says more love.
I'm just going by historical
lives.
facts.
He held
That's
several mentor positions with Metro Nashville Public Schools. Fleming is in the Juvenile Detention Center for homicide. Sarah Smith, News 2.
This guy, your mentor, you dummy, you dumb kid, and I don't blame you because, boom, where's the father?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm sure they are.
Yeah, they are. Long story short, they're just fed up with this. Right. So, yeah, another example that national crime is out of hand. And now they're doing these Airbnb parties and people that...
Well, they're building Airbnb communities now. They're building multifamily...
No.
Yeah, they're building multifamily communities that are zoned Airbnb only, which I can see why they would want to do that because, when you have a multifamily building and an owner is wanting to Airbnb it, the rest of the building is saying, I don't want a bunch of party people. So they thought they were getting smart and saying, it's basically like a hotel with individually owned rooms. And they're just going up everywhere. Yeah, they're going up everywhere. And they're only zoned short-term rental.
And they are sprouting.
Everywhere.
Including here in Clarksville.
Yeah.
And they don't look like they would stand the test of winds, by the way. Just saying. All right, hey, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Keep being a part of the conversation. Office now this Friday at their event center. Yeah, you guys got your event going on.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Do you have to get tickets in advance?
Yes.
Okay, so
because if you want lunch, or you can come day of and bring a sack lunch.
Yeah. yeah. Bring a big sack lunch. Do it.
Or Joe's got some of those microwave meals up here. You can grab one of those too.
Those are for the guests.
Okay.
Yeah, those are for the
I'm
guests.
hungry.
Those are for you guys. All right, how to protect your home from a would-be thieves, okay? Well, in this one neighborhood, the homeowner shoots a burglar in self-defense. Hey, WSMV. That's Lauren Lowry. She's got the best calves in the business, okay?
Even better than you?
Yep. Well, my one calf.
Your one
calf.
calf.
My one
Yes.
calf, I know.
Trying to break in through the window. Good evening. I'm Marius Payton.
I'm Lauren Lowry. Our Dryden Quigley talked with neighbors who say this has them ramping up their own.
They got to fix their mic volume issue.
I thought it was you, but...
Nope.
Window. Good evening. I'm Marius Payton.
I'm Lauren Lowry. Our Dryden Quigley talked with neighbors who say this has them ramping up their own security measures.
I like Quigley, too. She's all right.
Imagine waking up at 6 in the morning to a man banging on your windows. That's exactly what happened up the hill.
She's got
to
some
a homeowner
big
who
earlobes,
quickly
though, huh?
sprung
Some
into
big ears.
action.
I did not notice that.
Yeah. Back in the day, they used to call her Dumbo. Okay, and
you don't know that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We go way back, Quigley and I. So.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, her father was an officer, Chief Quigley.
Look how gorgeous she is.
You just made that whole thing up.
Yeah, it's like she's.
Okay, press play.
Good night, Joe.
To a homeowner who quickly sprung into action. In the last 15 years that Linda Thomas has lived here, this is the first she's heard about anything like this happening on her block.
I probably wouldn't been able to sleep last night.
Her protection has always included cameras and an alarm. Now she's considering adding more.
I really feel people would just not want to walk way up this hill and try to bother me.
Moats.
So
that's what we need.
Moats.
With an alligator in
it.
Mm.
Snakes.
Yes.
Hot tar on top, right? To dump.
What about sharks with freaking laser beams attached to their freaking heads?
That's too much. Okay, that's overboard.
Oh, that's overboard?
Yeah, the cost alone on the lasers.
Oh, yes.
But a steep hill didn't deter one man who police say was snooping around her neighbor's backyard early Saturday morning.
Oh, snooping.
He started knocking on the doors of a house. It woke up the homeowner who warned the intruder that he had a gun. But that didn't stop the guy. He smashed through the kitchen window.
Oh.
He was trying to climb inside when the homeowner shot him
Good
in
for
the
her.
arm. The intruder dropped his
And
gun
his
and
sexual
ran away.
preference, I don't care about. They don't need to report that. Did I catch that right?
Is that what they said?
I was like, I missed that.
When the homeowner shot.
Oh, homeowner. Oh. My bad. That's embarrassing. Sorry. The homeowner.
Inside when the homeowner shot him in the arm. The intruder dropped his gun and ran away, but police were able to find him.
Larry, that
You know how they
we
found
have
him?
to have guns.
They just tracked the blood.
Was he mentally ill? Did they ever find that?
I don't know, but let me tell you. Mentally ill, you don't have time to find out, right? When you're that homeowner.
Oh no.
Right,
I'm just saying, like,
excuse me, wait, are you mentally ill? Because I'm not going to shoot you if
No,
you are.
right,
I'm
right.
going to start
These are-
praying for you. But
Yes. No, but I'm saying, like, if you're climbing through a window and she says that I've got a gun, like,
I wouldn't even say I have a gun. I would just shoot it.
I would just, yeah.
I literally would just shoot it.
Yeah.
I would have sound effect buttons, and it would just be like a really loud click click.
I'm actually surprised you don't have sound effect
should
buttons
have
in
sound
here.
effect buttons, right?
Have you seen that thing where it's like tells Alexa, like, go into dark mode or something, and then the whole room lights up red, and then bodies hit the floors, like what's playing really loud? That's what we need. The bodies hit the floor.
Alexa, how you doing? All right.
I'm feeling adventurous because it's National Parks Week, and I'll be rolling along the trails in style, courtesy of the all-new Lexus GX.
That's a plug.
And if you'd like to ride along,
Alexa,
just say,
Alexa, cancel. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Go back to bed. She's such a drama.
She went a little too far there.
Yeah.
Larry, that we have to have guns just to have peace in our neighborhood or our homes. That's the last thing you really want to have to deal with.
The intruder was treated at the hospital. When he's released, he'll be charged with aggravated
play the
burglary.
game.
Driving Quigley,
That's so embarrassing.
WSMV4.
All right, Quigley.
So-
Tell your father I said, what's up, Chief Quigley?
So Amanda and I just went to Tampa to do a summit, and that girl
just
hooked the house up with all sorts of alarms.
It's just a girl's trip. My dad did not raise a fool. We've got alarms, extra weighted door locks that had like an extra like 150 pounds on that. Yep.
Did you guys say it at an Airbnb?
Yeah.
Yes.
I did not make the best
Good
choice.
It's okay.
It's okay.
You got to watch out now for these cameras that they're funding.
Oh no, trust me. She had her camera
Okay,
scanner.
Good. Okay.
Yeah.
It's,
I thought
it's
I
a
picked it
thing.
up. Yeah, for sure.
It's a thing.
Went up to every single window, did the
Uh-huh.
whole like
Mirror, every mirror.
every mirror, everything.
Like
Yep.
right now, and good for you ladies. You didn't wear dresses or anything. I have upskirt cameras hidden
Oh.
right in the studio.
Yeah.
Okay.
I knew you were up to something.
Yep. Problem is, I put them underneath my desk by mistake.
Wrong one.
Great shots. You should see my one calf. Hey, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, the whole bit, all right? Okay, so this Friday, Clarksville, April 26th. Okay, this is starting at 9 a.m., 2 p.m. Don't worry, there's plenty to learn. There's going to be food, drinks, the whole bits.
Yes. It's going to be great.
What about the book? Is the book going to be available?
The book will be there.
Yeah, you can do the signings?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Did it the last one.
Okay, good, yeah. So let's do
Yeah,
this.
you can see recaps on our Instagram page.
Yep.
Soul Summit.
Why on a Friday?
What? Okay,
I'm just interested, that's all.
because I've done them on Thursdays before. Last week we did it on Tuesdays, and we're honestly just trying different days to see what works better for
Saturday.
people. I will say from my experience, Saturdays, the women feel guilty for leaving their
Yeah.
families
The whole
when
point.
the husband's been gone all week.
Yeah, the whole point is to do 9 to 2 so they can drop off their kiddos, have a free day.
I'll tell you what, leave the kids in the car, crack the window, okay?
Please don't do that.
And come on out, all right? The link's in the video description to get the tickets. I'll tell you what, leave the kids upstairs. I'll bring
Leave
I'll
them
bring
at Uncle
cigars.
Joe's.
Yeah, Uncle Joey's. Yeah, bring them up here. Funkle Joey's, they call me. Funkle.
Are we doing trivia today?
Last night was Clarksville's third base trivia. Packed.
Really?
Yeah, it's good. Man, it's packed. So good. I'm glad you people have fun. Good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Michelle, Michelle will be there. So that's good.
Yes. Yeah, girl.
Because Michelle's blocked from this chat room. I don't know how she
still makes
snuck
it
in.
through.
All right. Snuck in there. All right, I'll get into this later. I want this couple. They're out of Robertson County, our neighbors to the south there, and they're recovering from this motorcycle crash. And when it comes to motorcycle crashes and car crashes, who's really at fault majority of the time? Is it the car drivers or is it the bike riders? This is it's a big debate, but I think there's some solid numbers. I want to get into that, but just not at the moment because we got to get out of here. Taking up enough of your time. And then, O'Connor's, by the way. Ever been to O'Connor's?
No.
Exit 1?
A long time ago.
Well, it's back open. They Buc-ee's was going to buy them out, and then the state screwed up with the off-ramp, and Buc-ee's like, I don't have time for games. O'Connor's, here's your retainer or whatever. Go have fun. So they open back up. So check them out for the cornhole tournaments and volleyball tournaments, plus all the drinks and food that they have there. Nice. O'ConnorsFun.com. What song?
Thunder.
Thunderstruck.
Okay. Excuse me. I like the bagpipe.
That was actually Chief Quigley's brother playing the bagpipes.
Oh.
Yeah, he's a big bagpiper.
We need to meet him.
Oh, he's fantastic.
Yeah.
We can shake.
A hoot and a half.
Oh, okay. Lord.
Yeah, we got to watch out. Mosquito infested. It looks like Tennessee's up there when it comes to the mosquitoes infested.
Did it say Tennessee's in the top 50?
Yeah. Top 50 states.
Whoa.
No, I think cities-wise in America, right?
Okay.
Top 50 cities.
Cities, okay.
Right. That'd be funny. Tennessee, you made the top 50 in America.
Congratulations.
All right. Yeah, we beat the U.S. Virgin Islands. All right.
New this morning, 2 Tennessee cities have made their way to
a
top 50 list for being mosquito infested.
She's based.
As warm weather and
She's
sunny
real
skies
deal.
return, so do mosquitoes. Typically emerge
So
across
gross,
the
isn't
U.S.
it?
in May after hibernating over the colder months. Memphis was ranked as the 13th worst city for mosquitoes in the country. Nashville's only a few spots behind as the 16th most mosquitoes infested in a city. Top 5 worst cities for mosquitoes: Los Angeles, New York City, Dallas, Atlanta, and Philly.
All
so
the
much
places.
sense.
Yeah. all the hellhole.
That makes so much sense.
Oh, God, get out of the cities. Get out of the cities. Listen, hey, it's interesting. History-wise, you had these people who created these cities, and God eventually said, nah. Interesting. Just remember that with your cities. You know the Tower of Babel, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Nimrod. Everyone gets a bad name of a Nimrod. Oh, what a stupid Nimrod or whatever, right? We have Bugs Bunny to thank for that. Because Nimrod was a great warrior, builder. Pardon Nephilim. So, he builds the Tower of Babel. Why? Well, I hear one reason, which is given in the good book. Scripture, real deal. Is to reach God himself. To be equal, or as close to as equal to God. God said no. I also heard a theory that this was the first city following the flood. So the tower was built to be able to survive anything that God threw at them, because as creature, this Nimrod, thought that he could outsmart the good Lord. Interesting. All right, watch out for mosquitoes.
Segue.
We got Cicada Get On as well.
Ooh, I'm excited.
Yeah, let's do it, right? And earthquakes are happening everywhere.
Waiting for the trumpets.
Solar
Jesus, take us home.
I'll tell you what, a lot of people say hurry up, right? I don't know. I don't know if those people are ready for that.
Ooh.
Like all of a sudden you're like, boom, everyone's gone. I'm like, wait, why am I still here?
Nothing would be more devastating. Nothing would be more devastating.
Listen, whew, like, oh no.
Yep.
All right. You're Heavenly Father, right?
Right.
But
I do that now.
Oh, well, you have to.
Yeah.
You have to.
I'm not waiting.
Cicadas making a return to Middle Tennessee later
Great
this year.
fish bait. Good idea,
We're already
Justin
seeing
Nichols.
signs that they are preparing to emerge. News 2's Corey Johnson explains what you can expect as the bugs get ready to come back after more than a decade.
It's almost that time again when the sounds of cicadas take over.
It is a nice sound, right? It's a good memory sound.
Entomologist, it's predicted to be a noisy May as a group of periodicals.
How about when they fly into you, though?
No, it's terrifying.
And you're like,
They like nosedive into you.
Uh-huh. It's like walking into a spider web. It's almost the same reaction.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Cicadas make a return.
This is going to be like a huge, like a swarm, like it's going to be 1 million per acre. So it's going to be a huge emergence.
Dr. Midhula
It's a great job
is
title,
an
isn't it?
entomologist conducting work at
An extension entomologist.
UT Extension on periodical cicadas identified as
They're sleeping.
19.
Shh. They're
They're on
sleeping.
a 13-year life cycle. Their last emergence was in 2011. So what are they doing right now? And what conditions are needed to see them again?
This period.
She killed them by spearing them.
So rude.
Look at that. That is rude.
Periodical cicadas.
Oh, well, this is...
they're all different.
Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah,
Like
this,
we are.
This
We're
one's
different.
Phil. Okay. This is Sally. All right.
Meet my ladies.
Henrietta.
Are the ones that spend like most of their time underground, like as immatures. So they
It's
are the
amazing
ones
how
that
they just
comes like every
stay under
13
there, huh?
years or every 17
For the years.
based on their species. When the temperature going to hit like 64 Fahrenheit, 8 inches deep. Yeah,
Good
the
use of
soil
the cough button.
temperature.
When it's hot enough, the black and orange insects create turrets or small holes in the ground, which when Smyrna red
Did you
orange
see this? Look.
insects
It took a dump on her finger.
I'm pretty sure that's soil.
Not bad cuticles, right?
It's very nice.
Great looking hand.
Yeah, that's a good looking hand.
Yeah.
It's good. Good for you, whoever's
create
holding this
turrets or
cicada.
small holes in the ground, which one Smyrna resident potentially caught early sightings of on camera.
Do you guys ever run into these?
Little tiny holes that weren't here yesterday.
Me neither.
They go all the way down.
When they come up, cicadas shed their
Yeah, they are a
exoskeletons
delicacy
then
in
to
some
become
places.
adults. Then the cicadas mate. That's the loud sounds
You'll eat the
that you
bugs
hear,
and be
which
happy.
come from the males.
You'll
The
have nothing and
females
be
laying
happy.
the eggs in tree branches. A new batch of immatures is then created. They go back into the ground. This whole process taking about 2 months. But the good news is this particular brood is not very big and could end up helping your yard in the long run.
Okay.
And they make the
Can they help me cut the grass on Sundays?
They might cut it for you. It looks like he's having a little chow down.
Well, he better bring his friends.
turrets by themselves, though they are kind of naturally aerating the soil by making it like, you know,
That's
making
cool.
those turrets by themselves. So it's a kind of a natural aeration. And the exoskeleton could be a good fertilizer source because they are going to get decomposed.
Corey Johnson, News 2.
I started taking dumps outside.
Okay.
Right? I mean, and it's been, my grass is a lot greener.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had to. Come on.
Yeah.
I had to.
Forget about it.
All right. Ladies, I've held you up long enough. Please be careful. Tonight, though, at the Old Abe's Brew House is a trivia night. This one is for the parents. It's not like it's crazy wrong. It's just they don't want kids running around the bar. I get that. So leave them in the car. Or drop them off at the China King Buffet. And, yeah, maybe they can help out catching the stray cats that they turn into chicken. So that's 2088 Lowe's Drive every Tuesdays at 7 o'clock. That's not chicken at China King Buffet. No way. Chicken does not look like that.
I have not eaten China King buffet in like,
A
I don't know, 20
million
years.
What, you're protesting the stray cats?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Got to be careful over there. It's funny. I watch people. You know, I don't go in there often at all. But when I do, I like to observe what people order. And here it is. You got all of these exotics. You know, crab rangoon. You can try all these different things. What do they go for? They get pizza and they get they go to the soft serve ice cream and the friggin' just.
Oh, I love good
pizza there.
Oh, yeah.
They got
Yeah.
everything.
Everything.
And people go there like wow, you can get some General Chow right now.
Yeah, it's been way too long. Way too long. I don't think I want to go though.
No.
No.
Meow. All right, here we go. Let's play around.
Okay.
I did so well last time.
Did you really?
No.
No, but I'll tell you what. Though.
Today's my comeback.
Yes.
All right, let's go.
It has begun.
All right. we're going to play some Jeopardy. Okay? Yes.
What
Joe
is
Padula
Jeopardy?
Yes, what is Jeopardy?
Is that how we have to answer the question? Okay. What
Yes.
is?
Mm-hmm. I was told I should call it Jeopardy. I don't know. I don't know about that. We'll see.
Just switch 2 letters around.
All right, so today's topics. Vice presidents. Rappers' real names. Famous mobsters. Words that begin with tele. You animal you, which are phrases with animals, common phrases with animals in them. And crappy movies.
Okay.
Which are, I'm going to show you a scene where someone's taking a dump. You have to tell me what movie it is.
Okay.
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 I feel like that's going to be easy.
That's going to be the easiest one.
It is going to be the easiest one. All right, Amanda, since it's your first time, you get to pick first. What category? How much you want to wager?
I'm going to do crappy movies. I don't know. 3.
Crappy movies for 3. The answer. This crappy movie.
No, I don't know what this is. Is this a foreign film?
Jenna, would you like to steal?
I'm so disturbed. I can't even look directly at it. It's got to be some kind of prison movie.
A prison movie? Well, they are in prison.
What is the prison yard?
No, it is What is Human Centipede? Do you want to see the clip?
No,
You
kind
chose
of. I mean,
it.
I kind of do.
You chose it.
I was thinking like Dumb and Dumber. Bridesmaids.
So, do you know what this movie's about?
I don't want to watch it.
Is it a horror?
Oh no.
I can't. I gotta take off.
All right.
Is he about to poop?
Yeah, he's about to poop. Yeah, it's a human centipede. He's surgically connected, mouth to behind, and then mouth to
I've heard
behind.
people talk about the human centipede, but I didn't know. I thought it was something else.
Probably not.
Yep, that was it. That was it.
Dear
All right. Well,
goodness.
you lost control of the board. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that really great times.
Great times. What do you say, Jenna? What do you got? What category? How much you want to wager?
I'm going to do...
Very good joke, Quinters.
Words that begin with telly
And Michelle Johnson, though.
2.
Okay. Words that begin with telly for 2. The answer. Please stop calling me. I'm eating dinner and remove me from your list.
What?
Yes, telemarketer. You got it.
I actually knew that one.
You got it. Okay.
So I'm winning.
Yes. Right now you got 2. All right. Go for it again.
Okay, I'm going to go with You Animal You.
You animal, you 4.
Let's do 4. Let's have some fun.
Yeah, go a little bit.
Okay. For a long, possibly even never-ending length of time. Name that common phrase with an animal in it. Sometimes, or most likely used for like good times too. Something you really enjoy.
And it has an animal. Party animal.
What is till the cows come home?
Till the cows come home. We're going to hang out till the cows come home.
So
I do.
You just lost those points.
That really stinks.
All right. Well, let's see. Sorry, I like the moves. All right, Amanda, you get to pick.
Okay. I'm going to do You Animal You 5. Just going to go for it. Okay.
You are restless and moving around a lot, usually because you are nervous or excited.
Oh my gosh. I have no idea. Pressure.
It's all right.
I think I know it.
You do?
You want to go for the steal?
What is ants in your pants?
Wow.
No. I was totally good.
Very good.
That was
Yes.
very good. Look at you. Winner, winner.
Ants in the pants.
Very good joke, Quintus.
Ants in the pants. It's a game, dude.
Okay. All right, let's see. All right, Jenna, you're up.
Let's do crappy movies for 2.
Crappy movies for 2. The answer. This crappy movie.
Yes! Bridesmaids. What is Bridesmaids?
All right, what is Bridesmaids?
No, look away. Megan, no, look away.
It's coming out of me like lava.
See, this is how they should do Jeopardy.
I'm so sorry.
Right?
Yeah, let us see.
What did we eat? Sinks are goner. What are you doing? It's coming out of me like lava. Don't look at me.
Very good. Very good.
Awesome.
All right, Jenna. You still got control of the board.
I do. Let's do words that begin with telly, number 3.
All right. The supposed communication of thoughts or ideas by means other than the known senses.
What is telepathy?
I'm sorry. The answer is what is telepathy?
So close.
Telepathy.
I was like, come on, Jenna.
Well, you were giving me the telepathic.
Yeah, I did. Did you see
Telepathy.
that on air?
I did.
All right, keep going, Jenna.
Okay, rappers' real names for 1.
Oh, okay.
That's bold.
He was born
See.
Calvin Cordozar Brodus Jr.
Who is Jay-Z?
Who's Snoop Dogg? Oh, I should have gave you the option to steal. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. I wouldn't have gotten it.
You would have got it. All right, so now you have control of the board.
I'm still winning, though. Just remember that.
Yes,
I
by
know.
2. I'm
I'm
not doing the math.
I don't know. I'm gonna do the crappy movies 4.
Crappy movies for 4. This crappy movie.
Oh, what is Dallas?
Nope. Nope.
No, what is? I know this. Oh dear goodness. That was my answer. Are you gonna steal?
5, 4.
It is not What is Dumb and Dumber, is it?
Austin Powers.
Austin Powers. I knew I'd seen it before, and I saw the Lucky
Yeah.
Charms, too.
Yes, yes. Who does number 2 work for? Very good.
Number 2 work for?
The thumbs.
He's like, man, you really getting in it. Give it to some. Yeah.
Hey, buddy, don't blow out an O-ring.
Partner, come on, you gotta relax. Don't force it. Get a blow out your O-ring. Drop a lung.
Who does number 2 work for? Who does number 2 work for?
That's right, buddy. You show that turd who's boss.
All right, you're still in
Oh.
control of the board.
I got it wrong.
Oh. Okay. I'm gonna do words that begin with telly 4.
Okay, here we go. The answer. Daily Double. Okay. So
Been serious.
So I can lose twice.
you can wager 0 through
Okay.
10.
Okay.
If you get 10, you take the lead.
10.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Tinky Winky, Dipsy, Lala, Poe, and the Sun Baby.
Teletubbies. What are the Teletubbies?
Yes!
Yes!
I would have not known that.
No?
I'm glad you took that.
Wow, very good. You're up by 1.
Dadgummit.
Let's see what we got. Still go.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how bad you were losing.
That's how terrible I am at this game. Okay, so I'm going to do words that begin with telly 5.
Robertson, Falwell, Swaggart, Baker, Graham.
What is... I have no idea. What is... I don't know. Oh my god. I would have never guessed that.
Billy Graham's the best. Yeah, Michelle, we would have gave it to you, Michelle. Michelle would have got it. All right.
Dang it, Michelle.
How did she get back in here? I'm kidding.
Boot her again.
I need to be looking at the comments.
Billy,
That's how
oh
I'm
yeah,
gonna
oh
get it.
that's right. There might be answers given to you.
I
They might be
did
helping
not.
out.
Don't tell her that.
Oh,
That's
okay.
how I was getting my answers.
Oh my god.
Just kidding.
Billy Graham's the man.
Yes, he
There he
is.
was. So good. So good. All right.
All right.
Well, you still have control. I'm sorry I didn't give you a chance, so you got control. I didn't get a
Okay.
chance to answer or steal.
Go ahead, Jenna.
Let's do you animal you number 2.
You animal you for 2. Daily double.
Oh shoot.
From 0 to 10.
Let's go 10.
Let's go for it.
Okay.
Why not?
This idiom is another common way of telling someone he has a large penis.
And it involves an animal. Come on, commenters.
Don't tell her.
Get ready. Your answer? Your question?
What is a hot dog?
Would you like to steal?
What is hung like a horse?
Ladies and gentlemen!
Oh, my parents would be so proud.
Yeah.
I've heard that too. I just was not thinking of it. That's why I'm really
So do
losing
I get
now.
the 10?
You get 10 and control the board.
Nice. Look at
We're gonna
all
have to
that.
really move on the left side now.
Really? Oh, I can't.
You guys are distancing. Look at this.
I'm not gonna do the mobsters. I'll do the rappers' real names for 3. Let's go for it.
He was born Aubrey Graham in Canada.
Canadian rapper. Yeah, no.
Would you like a chance to steal it?
Who is Jay-Z? That's always gonna be my answer. Just so you know.
Now, if you don't want to steal it, you don't have to try either.
Oh.
Right.
Do I lose again?
Yes.
Oh, daggummit. Daggummit.
So have control of the board.
Okay. I'm gonna do. Let's go, Vice President's number 3. Why not?
Okay. This VP's last name is also used to reference pubic hair.
What is Kamala Harris?
I
don't know.
Would you like to steal it?
I would not like to steal it.
Okay.
We've got Bush.
See, I would think him as president.
But
Very good, Joe Quinters. Very good.
Bush.
So funny.
See, these are the questions they should be asking on Jeopardy.
They should be.
Right.
Yeah.
It's way more entertaining.
Much more fun.
It's more difficult.
It is more difficult. That is
Right.
true.
See if those college grads can get this one.
Okay.
All right, we still have control of the board.
Okay, so let's do Crappy Movies 5.
Oh boy.
There we go.
This crappy movie.
So he exchanges places with another guy.
That guy's played by Ryan Reynolds.
Yes. What was it called? What is? Oh, for shame. Go ahead, Jenna.
What is the swap?
The switch?
Change up.
Switch. Oh, the
Change up. Yes.
We were close.
Yes,
We
very
knew.
close.
This part was so funny because we've lived this, right?
Yes. Well, I've
never been
not
pooped in the face,
eye.
but where the diaper's way far away.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Oh, the tush.
Oh.
I mean, I wouldn't have sat there and watched it.
Oh.
I would have gotten
Oh.
up. Baby.
Oh. Okay. All right, you still got control of the board.
All right.
Even though you
I
keep-
was doing well.
You guys, well,
right.
I think we're tied at -0 to -0.
I'm so good.
Yeah, no, you guys are doing just fine.
I'm gonna do Vice Presidents too. Let's just
For 5? For 2?
For 2, please.
He got ripped for incorrectly spelling potato.
Sounds like Biden.
Potato. Yeah. Who is Biden, or would it be what is Biden?
Same thing.
He asks himself the same thing every day.
Yeah. Who is Biden?
Dan Quayle.
Oh.
Dan
I'm
Quayle.
learning so much.
Very good, Joe Quinters. Very good. Yeah. All right. This VP's last name is also... Oh, we already did this one. I'm sorry. Right. Bush. All right. You know what? I didn't give you a chance to steal, right?
Right,
You
so
have
I get to
control
go
of the board.
now.
Yep.
Maybe I did that on purpose. Sorry.
Let's do Crappy Movies 1.
Okay, the answer. This crappy movie. Right, Amanda? Right? Hey, what day's your event?
Friday.
Very good. What is Friday?
I've never seen that movie.
What is Friday? Oh, this is a classic scene.
Oh, so
Okay.
good. Yes.
It's so good.
Oh my god.
Smoker!
Smokey! 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 Smokey, what the hell you doing back here? Hey, nothing, man. Hey.
All right. Sucks. It gets funnier. All right.
We
you
gotta
got
go
it.
into mobsters.
You got it. Okay.
Let's just do one.
Okay. I'll tell you what. We'll start off easy. This freaking guy.
His freaking guy.
The Godfather. Who is the Godfather? I don't watch mobster stuff.
Who is Soprano?
You smoking?
Yeah. Who is
Tony Soprano.
It says with pulp.
That's why I didn't
You
pick
like
this
it with
category.
No,
Not
it's
this
okay.
much. I like the one that says Shumpo. The fuck was that for?
I'll write you up a list.
Oh, it's a very difficult situation. Love me.
I know, I let you down.
Such a great show. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. All right, Amanda. Let's see what you got.
Let's do You Animal You 3.
That's what I should have done.
An easy target. Something or someone which is vulnerable to attack.
That's tough. That's very, very tough. I'm looking in the comment section. Yeah, I don't know. Jenna?
What is a fly on the wall? No, that's for eavesdropping.
Sitting duck.
Sitting duck.
So close. They both fly.
It's okay. Is that all right?
We're still smart no matter what this says.
Amanda?
Yes. Let's do. I'm failing really hard at vice president, so let's keep it going. Number 1.
The first female USVP.
Kamala Harris. What is Kamala Harris?
Yeah, what is Kamala Harris?
You're going to be the next president of the United States.
Bless her.
It's terrifying.
Look at the stretch marks around her mouth. All right. Continue.
Okay. Let's do famous mobsters 3.
This freaking guy.
He looks really familiar, but no, I don't know who that is. What is the OJ trial? I don't know who that guy is.
The OJ trial?
I don't know.
That's not that guy.
That's not that guy.
You got a guess?
No, I don't. I don't know him.
John Gotti. Very good.
Oh.
Yeah, John Gotti, no?
My husband is like shaking his head at me right now. He's like, what are you doing, Amanda?
Very good. See, there you go.
Joe Quinter should be playing this show.
All right, daily double.
Okay.
How much you want to wager?
All I got.
Okay, all you got. Minus 18 on the line. This freaking guy.
The Godfather. Who is the Godfather?
It's Al Capone.
I told you I didn't know any of these.
All right, what do you got for 5? What do you say? This freaking guy.
Oh, gosh. Who is Tom?
Who was that?
Tommy?
Who was Tommy? Tommy? The Tom? Tom the Tommy?
Who is Tom?
Lucky Luciano.
Oh.
Lucky Luciano.
I love his hair.
It's all right. That round's more for the guys.
Yeah.
You know, at the
Yeah.
trivias, that's more for the dudes. Yeah, the crappy movies was more for the girls. All right, here we go. Let's vice presidents. Okay, the first USVP, first one to say gets it.
Who was Washington's VP?
Oh God, come on, ladies, ladies.
Jefferson. John Adams. Samsonite.
Adams,
I was
yes.
way off.
John Adams.
We're so close.
All right, the 36th vice president who became the 37th president. Start counting down. You got 46 now.
Yeah.
Asterisk, 46 now. 45. 44. 43.
We're the same people.
Math.
42. 41.
It's in the Bush
40.
era.
39.
Who is Ronald Reagan?
No, that's too early. That's too early.
Keep going. Ronald's, I'll give you this. Ronald's 40.
Okay.
Oh, that's too.
Okay. So then you got 39.
Carter.
38. After you got 39, 38. I need 37.
Johnson.
Joe, you're not helping.
Joe, can't you Google this for us? Or
I
something?
know the answer.
I'm talking to Joe.
Oh,
on
we
here.
go Clinters.
Clinters.
VP.
Richard Nixon.
I was gonna say Nixon, and
I was gonna say Nixon.
We were gonna say Nixon.
See,
we
everyone
were
always,
just
when they count back, they always forget about Gerald Ford. Right.
Yeah. Every time I think back, that's who I
That's
forget.
exactly what I forget.
Yeah.
You think I'd learn by now?
Gerald Rudolph Ford. Because, next thing, he goes,
Ooh, Snoop Dogg.
He was born Christopher Wallace in Brooklyn.
He's a rapper.
Who is?
It was kind of a big deal.
Yeah, Biggie. Who is
Boom.
Biggie?
No heat. Wonder why Christmas missed us. Birthdays was the worst days. Now we sip champagne when we thirsty. Okay. Sorry. He was born Aubrey Graham.
Drake. Who is
very,
Drake?
Very good. She's catching up. She's catching up. Right. All right. He was born Lassane Crooks in New York City, but moved to West.
Who is Jay-Z?
Who is Tupac?
Nice job. Nice.
Dang,
Right.
I'm now messed up.
Very good. He was born Christopher Bridges, then moved to Atlanta.
Who is Jay-Z?
Who is Ludacris?
Wow.
Luda!
Wow.
I hope my husband is watching
You
this
slayed
right
me
now.
on this
Hey.
Good for you.
I should have gotten it from the Atlanta.
All right, we saw
Who's this
when we
freaking
did all
guy?
this, right? Who is this guy?
The Soprano.
Very good. Oh, it's a very
He
difficult
doesn't
situation.
like that much pulp.
Yeah.
I would have thrown a phone at him too.
I like some pulp. Right.
1,000%.
All right. Words that begin with Telly. Western Union made it big with this Telly.
What is telephone?
What is Telegram?
Okay.
No one's gonna want me on their
We
team.
did all these.
You
and
can be on.
you
can be on
animal
the
you
C
for
team,
one.
The Einsteins.
You don't want to reveal your source, so you
Scapegoat.
blame it on this animal.
What
Wow.
is
Good at the
Scapegoat.
animals.
That is not the answer. That's a good answer, though, but that's not the answer.
It's not?
No.
You're joking.
Mm-mm. You don't want to reveal your source. So where'd you get it from? Where'd you hear it from?
From the something's mouth. The horse's mouth. What is
No,
the
you
horse's
don't
mouth?
hear it.
No?
Well, you heard it right from the horse's mouth.
Yeah, who told you?
The horse.
No, who told you?
You keep saying the same thing like we're gonna get it.
Okay.
Hold on. One more time.
So, I got something to tell you because this.
A little birdie told me.
Boom!
Oh, dang it.
Aw,
wow.
I
Is
see.
that poop coming out of the bird?
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, when a bottom sneezes.
You didn't have to read it out loud. Very good, very good. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. Thank you for playing along, and that's your Jeopardy. There you go.
Jeopardy.
Yeah, Jeopardy. It's fun. It's fun.
It
It's
is.
good
That
fun.
was great.
It is
Do you
fun.
do this?
I feel really stupid, but it was fun.
This is just one round where we don't go through all of them, but each team gets to pick a category and how much they want to wager.
So if anyone sees me there, they'll be like, I definitely do not want her on my team.
Well, if it's this one, then they definitely want you.
Oh, that's true.
Now they know. Now you know all.
True.
All right, that's Old Abe's Brew House Trivia Nights. That's right. Episode 15 tonight. Very cool. All right, let's get out of here, ladies.
Finally.
I know, right? We went way too long. An hour and 45 minutes? That's too much.
Because we're having fun.
Nah, not with you two.
No.
But,
It's okay. You can be honest with us.
hey, can I show up Friday?
Yes.
Yeah.
I can, right?
Please do.
We had a gentleman join us last minute in Tampa last week.
Loved it.
Who's doing your sound?
We
Me.
are.
What speakers? Get mixers, the whole bit?
No,
it's not quite
it's
like
just
that.
on the cell phone. So I have an audio track.
No, would you stop it?
Do you have this kind of music? Like,
Rookies. I'm dealing with rookies here.
Absolutely.
What's your
All right,
purpose?
all right. I'll get something set up so you can have good audio, okay?
Thank
That'd
you.
be
We
great.
would love that. Thank
Bring
you.
your cameras.
It's always
Look at how
men saving
music-
women.
We appreciate it.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh dear.
Jeez.
Yeah, we'll get it set up so it all works.
Thank you.
But yeah, this Friday, definitely go check it out. The link's in the video description. Good stuff.
Yes.
We'd love to see you there, guys.
All right, let's get out of here. Hey, is this woman pregnant?
Yeah, looks like it. Or the
No.
wind's blowing.
That's the wind.
Yeah,
Or she's got
I
a
think it's the
jacket on.
fabric. I think
Yeah,
it's.
she got a jacket on.
Yeah,
I love that street. So pretty.
it's awesome. This is where I buy my drugs over here.
Oh.
All right,
Maybe
caffeine,
you shouldn't say that.
We'll
Caffeine.
talk. We'll talk about that afterwards.
decaffeinated drugs. All right. Well,
Thank you.
we covered a lot today. I think we've.
Are you critiquing me still on live or not?
Oh yeah, okay. One is, let's see. You got to do better at, I would say, laughing. Okay.
Is that it?
Yes, very good. Okay, and also, maybe wear more perfume just for us. Okay, if you don't mind. All right, just a little bit more.
Okay.
Right. No, you freaking rocked it. You're just fine. All right. What else we got? That's it. What did we talk about? The Cheatham County soccer coach guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do your own background checks on people who coach your kids.
Yeah, for sure.
The voucher versus school choice bill, right? What else? Arming teachers.
Illegal camping.
Oh yeah, the camping.
Just a pillow and a blanket.
Airbnb.
Yeah, and crappy movies.
Yeah.
All right, crappy movies, and vice presidents who also references of pubic hair.
Yeah.
All right, let's
Very
go.
educational there.
All right, I'm Joe Padula.
I'm Jenna Griffith.
I'm Amanda Alvarez.
And this was the local news you needed to know. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.